invading corners seems to be immeasurably different from the standard side shapes, and yet it follows very similar principles, as you will soon see. The more space inside the corner you have, the easier it is to invade there. No surprise here. So for example, all those non-standard far away from the corner shapes like this one or this one, they're very simple to invade. Just place stone anywhere inside and white has no trouble living there. So let's get it closer to reality and talk about the standard star point invasions. Oh, right. Well, who needs a simple 3-3 invasion anyway? There's no challenge in that. When you invade into Sun like this, it follows the same Mi principle that we talked about before. Whichever direction black chooses, if black blocks like this, white will go the other way, and vice versa. This way, white goes up. So white is safe either way. In this lesson, we need to talk about invading a reinforced corner. And that is a very good question. If we put a stone too far away, for example, like this or like this, it helps the side, it's an extension, but it doesn't really make the corner stronger. White can still invade here, and nothing really changes. And the corner becomes reinforced only if we put a stone here. And yet this is a little bit too far away, more freedom for white here. So if you want to make the corner really strong, you can play like this or like this. But this feels a little too slow. Want to put what you're learning into practice? This lesson is from a complete course on Go Magic. On our website, you can reinforce your skills with interactive exercises and practical quizzes. And while you're there, explore our massive library of handcrafted Go puzzles to help you take your Go skills to the next level. So, the most standard way of reinforcing the star point is by playing a knight's move. This Kema has a very nice balance between speed and strength. And you might say to yourself here, well, it's the same old thing. I just can't go wrong with a Sun invasion. Playing here should solve all my problems, and this would be incorrect because this knight's move is meant to protect exactly against this. So if white still chooses to invade like this, how do you think black should punish this? The correct response here would be to block in such a way so as to make that extra stone useful. If we block like this stone is useless. White is still going to stand here and live easily. But if we block this way, now this stone is going to help us attack white. If before white could live here effortlessly, now the best result for white is only a ko. White will extend here, black will block. Next, hane. And this wouldn't be able to live, so we play like this to create a ko. Next, black can atari, and this is a ko. And this is an all or nothing ko. So either black kills the whole thing by capturing this stone first, and this one next. All the corner now belongs to black. Or white wins the ko by capturing this stone later, and this gives white a big corner. So before invading here as white, you got to make sure that you have enough ko threats to fight and possibly win this ko. And of course, some smart aleck might say at this point that who needs a ko here? We can just play a diagonal move and live in the corner unconditionally. Let me just show you. So white can play, let's say, a diagonal move. What a trick. And then black attacks. Atari. And connecting like this. White tries to live on the side. Wedge. And now white tries to escape, but black just keeps covering. And it goes like this. White has to crawl several times on the second line. There you go. Who needs a lousy ko, right? White manages to live inside a reinforced corner, even after black played an extra move there. And all of that without a ko. Success? I wish it was that simple. But what do you think? Is it okay for white to invade like this? You need to remember that almost anything, any invasion, is possible in Go. If you can dream it, you can probably make it happen. However, not every invasion is worth playing. When we invade somewhere, we want to get something more than just living. Maybe we want to get more points, or we want to create some weaknesses in the opponent's shape to exploit later, or maybe we want to live in Sente, or all of the above. Living like this, with 2 eyes only, having crawled 6, 7, 8 times on the second line at the start of the game and giving black a colossal wall that black can use later in the game, is not what we want to have. This wall looks so iron strong, then it's probably even worse for white than giving black a Panuki shape. And that's the real reason why we choose this shape over this one in an actual game. This one is more dangerous. It's a Ko, but at least we have a chance of destroying black's corner completely. We'll get a lot of points here, we'll create a lot of weaknesses for black. It's a lot of benefits for the risk of dying in the corner that belonged to black in the first place, right? This option is safe, but it's completely unacceptable for white. But of course, invading like this requires some co-threats. And if this is happening in the opening or right after the opening, you might not have any. By the way, you can also watch these lessons on our platform, gomagic.org. Except there, you'll watch them with interactive quizzes right within the lessons and practical exercises right after them. And if you enjoy watching these Go videos and you don't want to miss others like this one, go smash that like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and this is Go Magic.